Good morning, students. Chapter 4 Principles of Inheritance and Variation. In today's class, we are going to discuss the topic sex determination. What is sex determination? Sex determination is the method by which the distinction between male and female is established in a species. Sex chromosomes only determine the sex of the individual in dioecious or unisexual organism. So the sex of the individual is determined by the sex chromosomes in dioecious. Dioecious means separate male organism and separate female organism. That is, the male reproductive organs are located in male and the female reproductive organs are located in female. So that is called as dioecious or unisexual organism. The chromosomes other than the sex chromosomes of an individual are called as autosomes. So autosomes determine the autosomes determine the somatic characters, that is the body characters, and the allosomes determine the sex of the individual. So the chromosomes other than the sex chromosomes of an individual are called as autosomes. So allosomes means they are sex chromosomes. For example, in human, if you take, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. The first 22 pairs are called as autosomes and the last pair is called as allosomes. So allosomes only determine the sex of the individual. The autosomes may differ from species to species. Sex chromosomes may be similar. So in some species the sex chromosomes may be similar and it is called as homomorphic in one sex. For example, in a particular species, one sex have homomorphic, that is similar chromosomes, and the other sex have dissimilar, that is heteromorphic. Individuals having homomorphic sex chromosomes produces only one type of gametes, and individuals, that is whereas individuals producing two type of gametes are called as heterogamete or otherwise called as heteromorphic. So in a species, one sex may produce that is same type of gamete, that is homogametic or otherwise called as homomorphic, and the other sex produces two types of gametes called as heterogamete or heteromorphic. Now we'll see the chromosomal basis of sex determination. First we'll see about the heterogametic sex determination. In heterogametic sex determination, one of the sexes produces similar gametes and the other sex produces dissimilar gametes. The sex of the offspring is determined at the time of fertilization. So in the heterogametic sex determination, one of the sexes, either male or female, produces same type of gametes, that is similar gametes, and the other sex, either male or female, produces the different types of gametes or dissimilar gametes. So here the sex of the offsprings are determined at the time of fertilization. First we will see about the heterogametic males. That is, in this case the males are heterogametic, producing different types of or dissimilar gametes. In this method of sex determination, the males are heterogametic, producing dissimilar gametes, while the females are homogametic, producing similar gametes. It is of two kinds, XX XO type and XX XY type. So in case of the heterogametic males, the males are heterogametic, producing two different types of gametes, while the females are homogametic, producing the same type or similar type of gametes. So again the heterogametic males is of two kinds. One is called as XX XO type. Example, bugs, cockroaches and grasshoppers, and XX XY type. Example, human being and Drosophila. Next we'll talk about the heterogametic females, that is females producing different types of gametes and the male producing same type of gametes. So in this method of sex determination, the females are heterogametic producing dissimilar gametes and the males are homogametic producing similar gametes. So to avoid confusion with the heterogametic males and females, here we are using, that is to avoid the confusion with the XX, XO and XX, XY type of sex determination, the alphabets X and W are used here instead of X and Y respectively. So the alphabet Z is used instead of S and the alphabet W is used instead of Y. Heterogametic females are of two types, ZO, ZZ type, example moths, butterflies and domestic kitchens, and ZW, ZZ type, example gypsy moth, fishes, reptiles and birds. Next we'll see about the sex determination in human. So how sex is determined in case of human being. So the genes which determines the sex in human beings are located on two sex chromosomes, that is the last pair of chromosomes called as the allosomes. So the allosomes only determine the sex in human beings. In mammals, sex determination is associated with chromosomal differences between the two sexes. Typically that is XX females and XY males. So in case of mammals, the sex determination is associated with the chromosomal differences between the two sexes, that is XX female and XY male. 23 pairs of human chromosomes include, so totally there are 23 pairs of chromosomes in human, and in that 23 pairs, the first 22 pairs are called as autosomes and it is represented by 44A, that means 44 autosomes, and one pair of sex chromosomes, and the last 23rd pair is the sex chromosomes and it is determined as XX in case of females or XY in case of males. The females are homogametic. If you take the females, they are homogametic, producing only one type of gametes, or otherwise we can say same type of gametes, that is XX. So each egg containing one X chromosomes. But if you take the males are heterogametic, producing two different types of gametes, that is two different types of sperms. One sperm with the X chromosomes and the other sperm with the Y chromosomes. And independently evolved XX, XY system of sex determination, that is sex chromosomes, also exist in case of Drosophila. So like human, this type of, that is XX, XY system of sex chromosomes also is existed in Drosophila. Drosophila means it is the fruit fly. Here we will see the sex determination in human beings. If you take the males, they are heterogametic and the parent, that is the male parent, have 44 autosomes plus XY, that is sex chromosomes or otherwise called as allosomes. And the females are homogametic, having 44 autosomes and the last pair is allosome, that is XX. So the gametes, that is the male gamete sperm has, that is one sperm has X chromosomes and the another sperm has Y chromosome. The egg or ova has one egg containing X chromosome and the other egg also containing X chromosomes. Now we will see that is offsprings or progeny produced. When the sperm containing X chromosome fertilizes the egg containing X chromosomes, the offsprings produced are female. When the sperm containing Y chromosome fertilizes the egg containing X chromosome, the offspring produces are male. So in case of human, sex is determined by the Y chromosome, or otherwise we can say sex is determined by the males. So that is how sex determination takes place in case of human beings. Okay, just we'll recall what we have learned. So what is sex determination means? It is the method by which the distinction between the male and the female is established in a species. The sex chromosomes only determine the sex of the individual. In dioecious or unisexual organisms, and the chromosomes other than the sex chromosomes are called as autosomes. The sex chromosomes may be homomorphic or heteromorphic, that is, in one sex the gametes producers are same or similar, called as homomorphic. In other sex, either male or female, the gametes produced are dissimilar, that is, different types of gametes. Chromosomal basis of sex determination, heterogametic sex determination. So in heterogametic sex determination, one of the sexes, either male or female, produces similar gametes and the other sex produces dissimilar gametes, and the sex of the offspring is determined at the time of fertilization. And in heterogametic sex determination, there are two types: heterogametic males and heterogametic females. In heterogametic males, the males are heterogametic, producing dissimilar type of gametes. There are of two kinds: XX, XO type, example bugs, cockroaches and grasshoppers, and XX, XY type, example human being and Drosophila. Next is heterogametic females. Here the females are heterogametic, producing dissimilar gametes. So to avoid confusion with the XX, XO type and XX, XY type, here we are using the alphabets Z and Y instead of X and Y. So here the heterogametic females are of two types: ZO, ZZ type, example moths, butterflies and domestic chickens, and ZW, Z type, example gypsy moth, fishes, reptiles and birds. Next is sex determination in human beings. In human beings, the genes determine the sex, which is located on the two sex chromosomes called as the allosomes. So in mammals, the sex determination is associated with the chromosomal differences between the two sexes, typically XX females and XY males. So the first 22 pairs of chromosomes are called as autosome, and the last pair, 23rd pairs, are called as allosomes. Here in case of human, the females are homogametic, producing only one type of gametes, that is XX, and the males are heterogametic, producing dissimilar type of gametes, that is X and Y chromosome. And the same type can also be seen in case of Drosophila, that is fruit fly. And when the sperm containing X chromosome fertilizes the egg containing X chromosome, it results in, that is the offspring or progeny results is female. And when the sperm containing Y chromosome fertilizes the egg containing X chromosome, it results in female. So this is how sex determination in human beings takes place.